With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Okay, so you wanted to deep dive into Squid Game Season 2, huh?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Looks like you're not the only one, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at all this stuff. Reviews, wiki deep dives, think pieces.
What? A lot of buzz.
A lot of buzz is right.
Okay.
Season 2 of Squid Game dropped December 26th, 2024.
Quite the Christmas present.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
People have some strong opinions about this one, I gotta say.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's certainly a departure in some ways.
All right, well, let's not waste any time. You ready to dive in?
Absolutely.
Buckle up then, because things are going to get interesting.
Sounds good.
So first things first, for anyone who maybe hasn't binged Season 1 recently or just needs like a super quick refresher.
Yeah, good idea.
What was the whole deal with Squid Game anyway?
Well, at its core,
Yeah.
you've got a group of people deeply in debt. Desperate, really.
Desperate for a way out, right?
Exactly. And they're presented with this opportunity to compete in these games, children's games, for a massive cash prize.
Right, like life-changing money.
Exactly. But the catch is...
Yeah, the catch.
Losing means you don't just go home empty-handed.
It's a little more permanent than that.
Yeah, shall we say. The stakes are incredibly, incredibly high.
I mean, that's what hooked everyone, right? The intensity, that edge-of-your-seat suspense.
Oh, absolutely. Plus, it tapped into something very real, this economic disparity.
Right, like it forced people to ask themselves, how far would I go?
Exactly, and that's what made it resonate so strongly with audiences all over the world.
Okay, so Season 2.
Yeah.
We jump ahead 3 years,
Okay.
and we find Gyeonhin, our winner.
Right.
Well, he's not exactly living it up on a yacht somewhere.
Wow, not quite.
He's back.
He is...
And he's on a mission.
Oh, to do what?
To expose the games, the whole twisted system.
No, that's an interesting twist. So the winner becomes what, a kind of vigilante?
Yeah, almost an anti-hero, right? He's trying to take down the very thing that made him rich.
Wow. Talk about moral complexity.
Yeah, it really adds this whole other layer to the story.
I can see how that would get people talking.
And of course, we've got new players too.
Right, of course.
This time, though,
Yeah.
the sources are saying the show really delves into their stories, their backgrounds.
So we're going to get to know them better.
Way more than in Season 1, it seems like.
Interesting. Do you think that makes their fates even more impactful?
Oh, for sure. You're invested in them, you understand their motivations.
Right, their desperation.
And it makes the whole thing that much more heartbreaking.
It's almost like the show is, I don't know, maturing, shifting from pure shock value to something.
Yeah, more nuanced.
Exactly. Like it's exploring the human cost of all this,
Okay.
the ripple effects that go way beyond the games themselves.
Which, speaking of, not everyone's thrilled with the direction of Season 2,
Oh, really?
I mean, some critics are loving it. Decider, for instance.
Well,
They call it a thrilling return, praising the new characters and all the plot twists.
yeah, I can see that. It's definitely intriguing seeing Gi-hun navigating this world from a new perspective.
Plus, all these new players, the dynamics between them.
It's definitely a recipe for some edge-of-your-seat moments.
Oh, totally. But then you have publications like
Yeah.
The Atlantic. They actually feel like the pace is dragging in the early episodes.
Why do they say that?
They argue that Season 1 was just nonstop action. Those games kept the adrenaline pumping.
Yeah, I get that.
And without that constant tension, Season 2 feels a little slow, apparently.
Interesting. I suppose it depends what you're looking for as a viewer.
Exactly.
If you're expecting pure, constant action, maybe you'll be disappointed.
Right. But if you're more interested in the character development, the broader themes, the exploration of...
The consequences.
Yeah, exactly. Then maybe you'll find Season 2 even more compelling.
It does sound like it's taking a more introspective approach.
And then,
What?
there's this whole voting thing.
Oh, right. The players get to decide if the games continue.
Can you believe that?
Yeah. Wild. Democracy in a death game.
It's mind-blowing. Like, what does choice even mean in that situation, right?
It's such a brilliant way to highlight the illusion of choice,
Yeah.
Like that scene where they vote to continue after witnessing a brutal death.
Oh, man.
I mean, they're given a choice, sure, but are they truly free to choose when the alternative is likely poverty, desperation,
It's like, how can you make a rational decision when you're under that kind of pressure?
Exactly. It makes you question the very nature of free will within a system that's designed to exploit you.
Dude, that's deep.
Right? It makes you think about how those power dynamics play out in the real world, too.
Okay, whoa, hold on. Before we go full-on philosophy professor here.
Okay.
Let's talk about the actors. We got to talk about the actor.
All right, of course.
We've got familiar faces returning.
Like,
Lee Jung-jae as Gi-hun, obviously.
of course, can't have Squid Game without Gi-hun.
Then there's
Yeah.
Lee Ha-jun.
Oh, right.
And, of course, how could we forget Lee Byung-hun
The front man.
back as the ever-so-intense front man.
Yeah, he is just so good at being menacing.
Oh, he's fantastic. But we've also got some incredible new additions to the cast.
Oh, yeah. Like who?
Well, there's MC1.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's great.
Then there's Kang Ha-neul.
Okay, yeah, I've seen him in a few things.
Super talented. And then, Lee Jin-wook.
Wow, what a lineup.
Seriously, it's like a who's who of Korean drama stars.
They all bring this, like, undeniable weight to their roles.
Oh, absolutely. They just elevate the whole thing.
So what about the mastermind behind it all?
Won Dong-hook.
Yeah, what's his take on this season?
Well, from what I've read, he's really interested in delving deeper into the characters' minds this time.
So let's focus on the games themselves.
It seems like it. He wants to explore the consequences of their actions, you know?
The psychological impact of all this?
Yeah, exactly. How this whole experience, this warped reality, messes with their heads.
It's a natural progression, isn't it? To truly have a lasting impact, the show needed to evolve, go beyond the surface.
I think so, too. Okay, so to wrap things up here,
Yeah.
we've got a winter-turned vigilante.
Heck.
New players with way more complex backstories.
Yeah.
A slower pace that focuses on introspection, the psychological stuff,
Yeah.
and a voting system that makes us question, like, the very nature of choice.
Check.
It's safe to say Season 2 is a whole new beast.
A beast that asks some seriously uncomfortable questions about ourselves, about the systems we live in.
Right. It's not just about the games anymore. It's about us, the viewers, and how we relate to all this.
It's forcing us to look beyond the surface and confront the real human cost of desperation.
Okay, well, there you have it, folks. Your crash course on Squid Game Season 2.
Enjoy the ride.
But before you dive in,
Yeah.
one last thought to ponder.
I like it.
This whole thing about the ramifications of the character's choices, right?
Right.
What does that mean for Gi-hun? I mean, he technically won, but is he truly free?
Good question.
Did he even have a choice when he decided to come back and fight this system? Think about it, and then maybe we can deep dive again after you've had a chance to process all the twists and turns.
Yeah.
All right. Until then, happy watching.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.